Hey everyone, it's Dr. Bob Norman Jr., and I'm here with the latest episode of Bobcast on Best Life 101. The title of tonight's Bobcast is How to Excel in Life. Now, I've got some very simple rules to excelling in life. That doesn't mean that they're easy to do, but they are very simple to understand. I will start off by saying that if you're watching this video, first of all, please click the subscribe button down in the bottom right-hand corner of the video. It costs you nothing. It literally takes a few seconds, and it will allow me to get my content out to more people. So click that subscribe button. Share these videos out. You never know who in your circle needs to hear what we're talking about here tonight. So let's jump right into it. How to excel in life. Some very simple rules about how to excel at life. Let's be totally honest. These days, the bar has been set very, very low. In fact, I think it gets lower almost daily. So it's very simple to excel, to put yourself above the crowd, to be above average, to be extraordinary. It's very simple. So let's go through some of these simple rules. The first is don't judge. Very, very simple rule, correct? Don't judge others based on a snapshot of information that you get from a meeting, from seeing them in the grocery store line, from seeing them at the gas station, from seeing them in a restaurant. Are their clothes disheveled? Their hair a mess? If they got some Crocs on and you don't like Crocs, you have no idea what that person's life is like. No idea what's going on in their life. You get a snapshot of them dressed a certain way, looking a certain way, driving a certain car, and you develop an entire opinion of that person based on that tiny snapshot. As we've seen, photographs can be very misleading. You have zero context around that photograph. Same thing when you see someone out and you judge them. You have zero information, zero context about their life or who they are. So don't judge. You wouldn't want to be judged, so don't judge others. Second one, be respectful. When I was growing up, we were taught what we called the golden rule. We lived by it. I still live by it. It says, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Very simple. Treat people the way you want to be treated. First of all, you have no idea who you're dealing with. I could be working on my car, dirty clothes, go down to the auto parts store to get a part, and maybe the guy is disrespectful behind the counter. He has no idea that I served in the United States Army as a combat engineer, that I was a machinist, that I have a lot of experience with mechanical things. He has no idea that I served in law enforcement for 20 years. He has no idea that I got my doctorate after I retired. You don't know who you're talking to. You have no idea what they've accomplished, what they've been through. Are they a war hero? You have no idea. Be respectful of people. Be selfless. Selfless rather than selfish. I've done a lot of charity work over the years, and I gained more from that charity work than the people that I helped. I will say that being selfless doesn't just mean going out and doing charity work, right? It could be keeping an eye on a neighbor's house when they're out of town. I live in a tiny little country town. A lot of us know each other. We look out for each other. If I notice my neighbor's not been around for a while, maybe I'll knock on the door, see how they're doing. Give them a call. Make sure they're okay. I was at the grocery store with my beautiful girlfriend the other day, and these two older people were in the aisle, and they were very short, and they couldn't reach some stuff, and they asked for my help. I helped them. One day, you're going to need that, and you're going to wish somebody would do it for you. So be selfless. Do things without expecting anything in return. Here's a big one. This one's going to really touch me off. personal responsibility. We live in a time, and we've lived in this time for quite a while now, where people look to others to blame for their station in life, and then they look to others to fix that quote unquote problem or to fix their situation. There's one person, one man or woman, who's responsible for your life, who's responsible for getting you into the trouble, who's responsible for getting you out of the problem. And you look at that person every day in the mirror. I'm looking at him right now. He's looking back at me doing this video, right? It's you. No one else is in charge of your life. No one else is responsible for the things that you do or for fixing the things that you don't like. Take personal responsibility. Here's another one. This kind of goes back to the be selfless one, and it's be kind. Again, you have no idea what someone's going through. Maybe that person you see looking a little disheveled or acting a certain way, maybe they just lost a parent, or maybe their child's in the hospital and they're on their way home. You have no idea what people are going through. Everyone around you is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. So just be kind. And the next one goes right along with that. Smile. How hard is it to smile? You remember the old saying, it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown? How hard is it? How much does it cost you to smile at that person that you make eye contact with in the grocery store aisle? To say hello. I'm part Italian, and that's the dominant trait in me. And my habit is to say, how you doing? I'm not really asking you how you're doing, but I'm saying hello. Hi, how are you? How you doing? How's your day? And for goodness sakes, if somebody asks you how your day is, don't say, Say, you know what, I'm great. I woke up this morning. Be kind and smile. Be helpful. There's going to come a time in life when you're going to need someone's help. So when someone needs your help, give it. It's such an amazing feeling to help someone. I've had people come to me and tell me the impact I've had on their life. A lot of people aren't blessed with that. They don't get that opportunity to understand the impact they've had on someone else's life. I have. I've had someone tell me that I saved their life by taking the time to talk to them, by caring about them. I had a young man reach out to me a while back who was in a bad spot, about my son's age. And he said, I met you one time, we talked, and you said some things that really made sense to me, and they really touched me. And I'm in a really bad spot. Do you think you could take some time to talk to me? And I did. And he's in a much better place now. But what kind of man would I have been if I hadn't taken some time to talk to that young man who reached out to me? So be helpful. Here's an easy one. Return text messages. Answer phone calls. Do you know how quickly you can answer a text? It literally takes seconds to answer a text message. Answer that phone or return that call. Folks, what I wouldn't give to get that phone call from my mom or dad again. I can never get that phone call. So if you still get that phone call, take it. Talk to them. Don't try to get off the phone as quickly as you can because you have all of these amazingly important things in the world to do. Take the call or call them back. Answer the text message. Very simple. It's called courtesy. Big one. Turn off the news and stop scrolling endlessly through social media. I use social media for my business. I enjoy it. I connect with family and friends, people from school, people from the army, family that are all over the country. It's a wonderful tool for that. But it's also a cesspool of negativity, as is the news on television. Turn it off. Put your phone down. We stare at our phones. We scroll through all this crap. Sensationalism and negativity is what sell. But I will tell you that negativity is like a cancer. And your brain, scientific evidence shows that your brain will literally rewire itself and you will become more negative as you expose yourself to negativity. Well, guess what happens if you expose yourself to positivity? The same thing, but in reverse. And it's much better. Turn off the news. Stop scrolling endlessly through Facebook and Instagram and all. They're fun, but they're not life. It's not your whole life. Here's another one. How about this one? Keep your word and show up. So many people, my God, since the pandemic, so many businesses. I went to a local Pizza Hut and to pick up a to-go order the other day, and they had a sign, dining room closed, we have no staff. Nobody wants to work. Keep your word. If you promise to do something for someone, do it. If it's absolutely impossible to keep your word, tell that person what happened and you can't keep your word on that. Apologize to them. Show up when you say you're going to show up. Be there and do what you say you're going to do. My God, that's going to put you so far ahead of the crowd in this world that we live in today. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be amazed. And the last one that I'm going to go through is mind your own business. My business is none of yours, and yours is none of mine. Unless I ask for your input or help, or you ask for mine, it's none of my business why you wear those shoes, why you drive that car, why you love that person you love, why you like to work here, why you like to do this for a hobby. What in the world are we doing? And I really feel like social media has really lent itself to that, because people put their lives out there and everyone thinks that you want their opinion. Mind your own business. Live your life and let everyone else live their life. So very, very simple rules to excel in life. Again, the bar has been set so low that it's so easy to be extraordinary in this world today. It's so easy to be outstanding, to be great, to be above average, because that bar is so low. And let me tell you something, when you set that bar low, people will sink to that level. You've got to set that bar high, even if you're only doing it for yourself. Personal responsibility, personal self-improvement. Set that bar high for yourself. Dr. J said something that I live by. I demand more of myself than anyone else could possibly expect. If you do that for yourself, you're going to find yourself in the top few percentile in this world. Not easy to do, but very simple steps to excel in life. Have a great evening. As always, again, thank you for joining me. Please click that subscribe button on YouTube. Share this video out if you know someone in your circle who needs to hear what we've talked about here tonight. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Bobcast on Best Life 101. Have a fantastic evening. Enjoy tomorrow as Valentine's Day. Get out there, show your sweetheart some love, bask in the love and light of life. It's an amazing gift, folks. Enjoy it. Love each other and treat each other good. Have a great evening.